Hey, once again, first of all, thank you for coming back, but I'm blown away by the gorgeous churches we have in our community. St. Thomas is another one that's beautiful on the inside as well as the outside. There's so many photographs that I took of St. Thomas from different angles, and then I ended up going with this one, which is pretty traditional shot, but it does show the overall architecture of the building and the beauty of the building. So let me give you some history. This is St. Thomas the Apostle Catholic Church. It was erected in 1897. The location, although you can access it from a variety of places, well, at least visually you can, but the address is 530 Elizabeth Street. Let me give you some history. The history of St. Thomas the Apostle Church is intimately connected with the Irish immigration to Washtenaw County and their eventual concentration in Ann Arbor in the area bounded roughly by Huron Glen, North Main Street, and the Huron River. The Irish first congregated in Northfield Township, but in the 1830s they slowly began to move into Ann Arbor. Lewis W. Dowell's History of St. Thomas Parish, Ann Arbor, reports of a momentous meeting in 1835 that resulted in the first concentrated effort to construct a Roman Catholic church in Ann Arbor. It took another 10 years before the first church was built on East Kingsley Street in 1845. In 1868, the parish purchased the former public school at 324 through 326 East Kingsley for their first parochial school. By 1886, the school had grown so much that the parish built a new building in the middle of the block between State and Elizabeth Streets and sold the old one. By the time Father Kelly arrived in 1891, the parish was badly in need of a new church. The ranks of church members had swollen not only from an influx of more Irish, but many prominent German Catholics, including grocer David Rimsey and his partner Moses Siebold. Fueled by energy and determination of Father Kelly, the drive for money to build a church was successful. The Detroit firm of Spire and Romes designed a handsome Romanesque building reminiscent of Italian hill churches. This firm also designed the Central Railroad Station and Tappan Hall on the central campus. The local firm of Koch Brothers constructed the church of granite fieldstone and Bailey bluestone and proudly showcased it in their advertisements. The cornerstone was laid in 1897. The building was dedicated in 1899. A large stained glass rose window dominates the entry above, marble pillars flanking wooden doors with beautiful gravings. So this is a magnificent church, there's no question about it. It's not one you pass every day because you have to kind of go off campus and off central downtown. But once you're there, it is spectacular. This is an interesting church in terms of photographing because it is in a residential area. So fortunately, I had a very, very good uber-wide lens that allowed me to back up almost to the houses across the street and be able to capture the entire church. So memories. Somebody said, my dad's family, the Fitzgeralds, lived across the street, and the priest used to run over and get him when they needed a godfather. I was baptized there. Somebody else, thank you so much for posting. It brings back so many wonderful memories. Somebody else, beautiful. I was baptized there and married there too. 27 years later, I miss Ann Arbor. Somebody else kindly said, I love this series. I miss Ann Arbor all the time out here in Portland, Oregon. So actually, that is what this series is all about. It's to bring back happy memories. It's a conversation starter for individuals. So I'm always pleased when people notice and they're enjoying the nostalgia associated with returning to, or even for those who are new to Ann Arbor, to give them a good picture of what this community, this town is all about. 1897 through 1899 perspective, what was happening in the rest of the world. The first subway passenger system in the United States opens in Boston, Massachusetts. Then in June of that year, Congress passes a resolution that annexes Hawaii And in July, President McKinley signs it into law. Another thing happening, Britain obtains a 99-year lease of Hong Kong from the Chinese, and flashbulb photography begins that year. As always, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have an opportunity, again, it doesn't matter if you're Roman Catholic or if you have any religious affiliation at all, to walk through those doors and enjoy the beauty of this magnificent, iconic Ann Arbor building. All right, thank you, as always. And as always, please stay tuned. Thanks.